Hey besties, welcome back to Manifest with Beth, and this is Poppy. He's my baby. But I want to talk about tarot because I have a lot of people asking me about tarot. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about that so it clears things up. But I know it confuses a lot of people on their manifestation journey. Tarot readers, like so many of you ask, what if the tarot reader said he's not coming back? Or what if the card says I'm not getting the job? What if the card says this? What if the card says that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Tarot doesn't predict your future. It reflects your current assumptions. That's it. That's it. It's never set in stone. It's just currently reading your assumptions. Whatever you're assuming to be true in that moment is what is reflected. So if they say something you don't like, okay, you can change it. Now, a reason why tarot feels so accurate is because when you go to a tarot reader, you're not getting some random message from the universe about what's fated. You're getting a reflection of the state you're currently in. The story you're already telling yourself energetically. Okay, so yeah, it might be like, ooh, that's spot on. Yeah, okay, because that's the state you're in right now. That's what you're already assuming. So if deep down you've been assuming that, SB's not choosing me, the cards will match that back to you. It will mirror that back to you. Not because it's true. Like, it's not true. But it's because it's your dominant belief in that moment. Okay? That's all it is. Tarot is like holding up a mirror to your subconscious. Whatever assumptions you've been entertaining, whether it's fear, doubt, faith, confidence, they're going to show up in those cards. That's why sometimes a reading feels spot on. It's not because the reader knew, it's because they're tapping into the energy you're broadcasting right now, in that moment. Now, under the law of assumption, your assumptions create your reality. Correct? Correct. So when you receive a tarot reading, it's not setting your future in stone, it's showing you what you've been assuming, and therefore what's currently manifesting, what's reflecting into your reality. So if the card says he's pulling away, that's not destiny. It's not set in stone, it's feedback. It's showing you that somewhere in you, you've accepted that idea is real. And once you realize that, you have the power to shift it. Your reality is like Play-Doh. It's malleable. You can change it to whatever you want to change it to. You can literally say, okay, that reading just revealed what I've been assuming. I now choose to assume something new. You take your power back immediately. And I do know people that will use tarot to kind of see where their mindset is in that moment. So that's okay if you do that. You see something you don't want to see and you don't get triggered, but you're like, okay, so this is where my assumptions lie in this moment, and now I know I need to shift. I need to shift my state back to the fulfillment of what I want instead of the lack of it. Okay. Some people also do use it as like an ego boost, I guess. Like they do it to see, again, like where their mindset is, and then they see something good and they're like, oh, okay, I'm doing great. I'm doing good. That's fine. And you can also interrupt readings consciously. So instead of fearing a bad reading, start using tarot as a mirror. Ask yourself, what belief in me made this reading resonate? What part of me still assumes it's not working out? And then when you use tarot consciously, it can help you notice what's still sitting in your subconscious, what's still looping in your self-concept. Then you can replace those stories with new affirmations and assumptions that match what you actually want to experience. You can use it in your favor. Remember, tarot does not create, it just reflects what's already being created through you. So let's say you pull a spread and it says he's unsure, he's distant, he needs time. That's not about him. That's about your current assumption of him. You've probably been thinking he's not reaching out, he's confused, or maybe he doesn't want this. The cards pick up that energy. So what do? You don't panic. You just flip it. You say, he is certain about me. He knows I'm the one. We're already together in my reality. And you start affirming that as your truth. Watch how your next reading or your actual 3D starts matching just that. Now, just like anything else, tarot itself is neutral. It's not good or bad. It's not predicting doom or blessings. It's simply showing you a snapshot of where your subconscious is focused right now. The problem comes when people hand their power over to the cards. They treat tarot like it's the authority when you are the authority. You are the creator, the cause, the source. The reading is just the effect. So reclaim your power. The next time you hear a tarot reading that makes you anxious or doubtful, remind yourself, this is only reflecting where my focus has been. I can shift this right now. You're not at the mercy of anyone's cards or predictions or timelines. You are the consciousness that decides what's true for you. Nothing else, especially not a deck of cards, y'all. A deck of cards. And once you understand that, tarot becomes fun again. It's no longer something that controls you. It just helps you see yourself more clearly. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do in your reality. Me personally, in the past, I chose not to look at tarot readings because I feared it would trigger me, so I just didn't do it. I didn't entertain it. But if you're someone who does, just learn how to shift after a reading. So, if you ever get a reading that triggers you, try to pause. Don't spiral. Remind yourself this reading is just mirroring my current assumption. Identify the assumption. What fear or belief did it reveal? Write it down if you need to. You then flip it. Turn that story into your new assumption. For example, he's distant becomes he's obsessed with me. Money isn't coming becomes money flows to me constantly. Saturate your mind with a new story. Affirm it. Think it. That's the same thing. Breathe it. Be it. Because once your assumptions changes, your reflection, your readings, your 3D will too. Tarot doesn't hold power over you. Nothing does. You do. And only you. Nothing else. Every reading is just simply a mirror showing you what you've been dominantly thinking, assuming to be true. And when you shift your inner world, everything, including the cards, will follow. You're never being warned or punished. You're just being shown what's active within your consciousness. And that means nothing is ever final. You can always rewrite the story because it's always you. It's always been you. It will always be you. So if you want to get readings, fine. You can do whatever you want to do. I honestly don't really see it as anything productive. That's just my personal opinion, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to entertain them. I don't really care what an outside source has to say about my reality that I control, that I can change. So, that's just my personal view on it. I'm not going to ever recommend people to, go see a tarot reader. No, because that's probably going to trigger some people if they see something they don't like reflected. But you would be amazed at how many people come to me and say, but the tarot reader said he doesn't want to be with me. Okay, and you're going to listen to somebody else about your own reality? That's silly. You're a silly goose. Stop it. Do not allow anyone outside of you to tell you what you can and can't have, because there is no source outside of you that can control what you can and can't have. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Goose egg. So stop. Stop it. If you get triggered, then I do recommend to stop entertaining them until you can upgrade your self-concept enough to where you don't get triggered by it. But that's just what I have to say about it. But that's pretty much all it is. It's just your assumptions being reflected. It's nothing more. It's not set in stone. You can change it. That's literally all there is to it. So I think that's it for this video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. This helps me get out to other people who may be looking for help on their manifestation journey as well. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day or night.